is depression at a peak, especially in the midlife?
Midlife is, as the word suggests, it's in the midst. So you have completed with your youth, and you are neither the youth nor you're old. So it's basically a transition phase. So you are happy that you're becoming mature, but you also feel sad that your youth is no more. And this transition phase comes with a lot of things. It's not that just the bubbly stage where you can do anything, but it's a stage where a lot of responsibilities are there, a lot of achievements that you have done. So what you were doing in your youth, now the result is seen in the midlife. So many people go into depression because the midlife is seen as a stage where certain achievements are done, and therefore if you have not had any achievement in your life, you feel you are nowhere, you start feeling depressed. Especially it is seen in both the genders, I would say, the male as well as the female, but just that the reasons are different. For males it would be, they have not settled with their finances, they have a family to run, they have a status to show with their family. You have a social status that needs to be seen, and that is seen through how you have sailed through your youth and you have achieved something. Then there is something called as the emptiness syndrome, where the kids have really grown up, they have finished their education, or sometimes for higher studies they are leaving you. Plus some kids are getting married, and sometimes you also have, in this, especially in this stage where your spouse or your partner just leaves you, must be due to a death or some other reason, but then you are left alone, and that could be one of the reason for depression. And also, now that your youth is over, you start having physical ailments because you are careless about your health. You were careless about your health, and now you really need to take care of your health. You need to be on your toes. You have to be balanced emotionally and physically. And in case you do not maintain this balance, you start falling into depression, especially in this mid age. And I would also put it as female, especially they are starting towards their menopause, and therefore they also start going into depression because a lot of emotional changes, physical body changes start happening in this state.
Doctor, you have also mentioned about midlife in your book. Can you elaborate on it?
Yes, thank you, Bushra, so much for coming up on this question, because I have literally penned down a book called as Midlife Marvels, where I talk about midlife, because as I said, it's a transition phase where you are neither in your youth nor in your old age. So every time you're struggling, especially to remain young, to look good, and with the social media where so much of photography and selfies are coming on, everyone wants to look at their best. So some people start feeling low because I'm not feeling good physically, and your physical health or your emotional health is shown on your face. So that transition phase literally makes or puts you into that lull situation.